Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 4. We left off last time attempting to convince the United States that resistance is futile. And they don't seem to agree with me on that accord. They are putting up a hell of a fight. Sons of bitches, how dare they. Defend their land. I don't approve. We are doing all right. We're basically just building infrastructure in Canada as we go. It builds quickly, so it's really not that big of a deal. We have secured our huge beachhead in Florida, southern United States. Oh, actually a fight. A lot of planes were shot down. A lot more on their side than mine. And we sunk a heavy cruiser. And a bunch of convoys. We've been sinking their convoys left and or right. And let's see, these guys, looks like it's time for them to have another go at the Americans. In Mexico, what I've been doing is every single time I get the planning bonus, I just have them hammer in there until the planning bonus falls off, then we go again. Rinse and repeat. Naval combat. Cruisers sunk. I mean, our fleets are plying the oceans and just wrecking the Americans at this point. And look, we have a whole new fleet right here. We're just cranking those ships out now. I'm keeping pressure in Mexico just because I want to make sure that the Americans can't pull troops off the line and think that that's going to be something that will be okay. Let's take a look at our production. I think what we're basically going to be doing is just waiting on infrastructure and more ports to build down here, and then when that happens, you know, the more supplies get through, and then we can make further progress until we get into the parts of the United States and Canada where there actually is infrastructure already built up. How many factories we got? 212 working. Florida, I mean, there is a lot of infrastructure that needs to be repaired actually, so why don't we put the infrastructure repair up to the top? There we go. Make sure that we do that too. Because what's the point in building this stuff if the ones that were already there are destroyed? Alright, so like this one in Quebec, that one's repaired up. Why is that going backwards? Did you see that? Yeah, there it was again. The bars, like, it's going backwards. I do not understand that. I think I'm learning to enjoy this game a little bit more, basically just by, like, artificially cranking up my own verisimilitude. It's not, it's kind of, it's an unnatural thing, but I'm learning. Well, would you look at that? Look, we just hit, like, a tipping, that's funny. There's this fine line with the supplies. You either don't have enough and everything tanks, or you do have enough and everything's fine. So let's make sure these guys are on, they are on aggressive, but they're not really moving. They're kind of moving internally rather than about. Oh, look at that. Kind of blew into Texas there. Let's have these guys halt. El Salvador is fucking huge. El Salvador is now like what four other countries used to be. All right, we're moving. And what I'm going to make sure we do is, as we overrun infrastructure, I'm going to have them keep building more. I think that was it. There's definitely a balance point there where it was like, nope, you don't have enough supplies. Yes, now you do. You're fine. I think it was this one right here, Quebec, or maybe it was this one right here. I don't know, but now we're moving. All right, let's just see what happens here. So now we've got these three huge fronts for them to deal with. The only thing that I have to worry about is that I don't actually have a lot of troops in the field. I never have. I've been kind of more relying on guile and my allies. But I think we're okay now. Let's drag this down just a little bit and make sure you guys get assigned to this, and then we're gonna put an offensive line like over here, and then make sure those guys go too, so they have an order to, you know, go hang out over there, and then we're just going to blast down towards Washington. Line's a lot thinner than it used to be. I'm gonna manually take care of some of this stuff. Charleston is going to fall. It's a shame that we don't have nicer unit models past like whatever this is, like a I honestly do not know what that tank is. I could not tell you. Not from like this distance. It's definitely not a Centurion or whatever we've been using. Just kind of pushing that up a little bit. And I'm not too worried about this front being so wide because we have plenty of troops to spread out. Make sure we pump that up to the top too. Up, 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 up. All that busted infrastructure up to the top. Get it done nice and quick. We're gonna get to the point pretty soon, though, where we're getting into better sitting infrastructure, and oh shit! Look at this. There we go. How about you guys just do this? How about you just attack that one Canadian guy hanging out there and just punch him in the face. And look at the border gore. The border gore. The border gore. It is pretty hideous. It's amazing how much of the world we own, and yet we're still short on supplies. Logistically, do we have these things in enough? We have these tanks, but how are we building so few of these? Three per week. Oh, you know what? It's because the efficiency's so fucking low. Plus the supplies. Oh. Alright, that's not a big deal. You know, you guys are allowed to spread out and you know, do something useful. Like, who is this? Why are you down here? How about you come up here and help me? Frankly, I don't think I physically have enough troops to take out the United States unless we link up the fronts. Well, unfortunately, we do have a lot of troops over here just hanging out. 7 divisions assigned to this front here. Here. This is split up into a couple different thingies now, that's why. No, that's not what I want. I want you to take this and do that. This is all weird over here. I do not know if we... Like, these are almost linked. Which is cool. Attack! Charge! Kind of moving this up a little bit where I can. The plane's going. We physically need more troops. And that's problematic. Like, where are you guys going? Okay, you guys are coming over here. We got you guys over here doing what? Moving on Canada. I've had this problem with Canada before. When you take out part of Canada, or you take the capital, which is Ottawa, it flies to the other. The capital flies to the opposite side of the country. There's just not enough. There is just not enough divisions in the world. Although, now that exists. We can build a nuclear reactor now. In New Zealand. And I don't think we own a single strategic bomber. That might be something we need to do. And in the Philippines. How much do these cost? 15,000? Whoa, we lost several divisions. We can't afford that. How did we lose divisions? Why are they on the ocean? And where did those... I have no divisions to spare, and you lost them? To who and to what? Okay, well, there's not... God damn it. Well, the only way to get more troops is to do something drastic like this. Like, take a lot of the infantry out of this. Out of here, and make these guys, like remove some of this as well. Save that. That gives me a few hundred thousand extra men. And then we need to train up more. God damn it, it lost 2 divisions? How did it do that? Fucking AI. So, 9, 16, 11... I think that's right. Fuck, that pisses me off. Lost me divisions for absolutely no reason. Where did they go? And why do you not have any, why? What's the problem here? Well, we're gonna try nuking the Americans. Which means we actually are going to need to build strategic bombers. Which is gonna be over here. I'm a little upset that we lost 2 divisions in Mexico. Super not happy about that. Rocket interceptors, interwar bombers. I think those will have to do. Okay, we literally only need 1. I have no idea how the moronic AI managed that one. My poor troops. This guy is just going to march down to Chicago, apparently. Might as well let him. Definitely need more troops. We can't get the other, oh god, the other, what's it called, to come down and help. It's not possible. Alright, so how about you come down here, because they did it again. Again, I don't know how they managed that when I have the coasts completely guarded. I don't know how they get enough naval supremacy here to launch naval invasions. When I'm ripping their fleets to pieces. Like, every time they come out, our fleets are all over the place, just hammering into them, and yet somehow they manage to, get a naval invasion in again. I guess it's time to try another strategic bomber here, Halifax. 17 days to research the better strategic bombers. We physically don't have enough troops on the battlefield to cover the vast swaths of territory. I'm not sure why we can't get stuff in here. Troops over here. So we'll just do this, I guess. Here, you just meander back here for me, please. Do your meandering. I think we're done down here. Nope, we still got more. Air support, strategic bombing, air support. We're not really doing strategic bombing. Where's my, Oh, so you went all the way down there and then strategically redeployed back up so you don't have any organization. I'm trying to enjoy you, Hearts of Iron 4, but you're really just making it a lot more difficult than it needs to be. If we could get these fronts, linked, that would be useful. Problem is just my problem this whole game has been manpower. There isn't enough of it. I've never had enough, and right now I'm on scraping the barrel. There aren't any more men. There just isn't anybody left. Oh God, and it's getting me. It's gonna get me killed. You're gonna get me killed, Sergeant. Yep. Because, God forbid, it knows anything about anything. Lancaster, research. So now we can just really easy, like... if I can... thing correctly. Halifax, replace. Okay. Germany, you know, you've got like a million men probably sitting in Africa doing nothing. Or not. They evacuated. Alright, where are all your men? You could help. No, we're good. I know I'm low on manpower. It's not good. Resistance in occupied Florida. It is getting my units killed. They are gonna die. As long as they have someplace they can retreat to, we're okay. And just make sure you're not advancing any further, guys. I'd appreciate that. You go over here. You go there. But you go there. Let's try to shore this up a little bit. Oh, what did you do? Oh, God damn it. For a second there, I thought it had people, stuck in there again. The fronts are getting confusing. Go get everything. Alright, so now we're going to... I think we're just going to wait until these guys can deploy. Can I deploy them? I can deploy them. And we're going to transport them... Oh, I miscounted. But anyway, it's okay. We're going to assign them to this front, and they're going to transport. They're going to get over there. So, the nukes are going to be available well, relatively soon. It's going to take a little while to build the factories up and whatnot. That's what's sad. Alright, so if we can squish this down a little bit, that would be very favorable. There we go. If we just squish the front down so it's not so broad, we'll be fine. Wait, are you guys expanding still? Don't expand. Don't anticipate. Maybe come over there. So there's one division. 23 selected. 23... No, I was wrong. That was... Man, my mind is elsewhere. I'm about to say, there's... I'm missing someone. No, it's just he's dead. He's dead, Jim. So they did lose someone. Both of these guys lost someone somewhere. There we go. Just start pressing them down. Squish them down. Get those Canadians that are fighting in Maine. Canadians, Mexicans. Yeah, you know my brain's elsewhere. God damn it. Apparently I can't even read a simple fraction correctly. Who knows how many angry comments I'm going to get about that. Yeah, just squish this down. And now what we're going to do, we're going to tell you guys, okay, you don't need to take care of this anymore, because these guys will. You can cut that down. And these guys will take care of this section of the front. Alright, so you're almost set there. That'll relieve it a little bit. As long as I don't get anybody else. You're gonna get me guild sergeant. If anybody doesn't know where that is, where that's from, you should. It's from Band of Brothers. Very, very good show. So we're gonna put in the reinforcements in Mexico to see if we can't break through there. With these Mexican troops, they literally don't have any supplies. The Americans do. The Mexicans don't. I'd actually prefer if you guys pulled back a little bit. And you're going to get an attack line down this way. That. So next time I go to it, tell them to assault. They will do it. Why are you going over here? You are clearly assigned to this. Might as well manually do some of these attacks. Just to make sure that we can keep that front kind of condensed down a little bit. Hope that wasn't a bunch of... Yeah, we lost a couple there, didn't we? And we're gonna lose a bunch of troops at the open ocean. Didn't even think about that. God damn it, Ben. I honestly didn't expect the Americans to be this problematic. How dare they fight for their land? And you guys are just... What are you doing? You've only got 3 provinces to cover, and you failed to cover one of them. Gonna let the Mexicans in there. There we go. Tried to help them out there for a hot second. Yeah, we lost 2 divisions on the way over so far. Shame. We don't have troops to spare, and we lost 2 divisions. We have 16 more coming though, so. And that's gonna be that, and after that, it's it. No more. But hopefully if we nuke people... How far are we away from getting these things built? Half. And then we'll start getting nukes, we'll have some bombers. I don't know how the Americans are producing anything anymore. Well, no, I haven't taken too much American territory. Most of it's been, you know, like Mexican and Canadian. These guys are about to arrive. Hopefully nobody else dies on the way. Just need fucking more troops is what we need. It looks like the Americans are starting to suffer from supply issues, though, which is really good for me. We have airports up here. We have planes over here that could help, I bet. Fighters and naval bombers. Well, not right there. Do we have any more close... Well, wait, close air support, like, way down here. Not doing anything. How about you move up here? No. There. No. Why can't you move to Mexico City? Oh, because it's not... Wait, no, you should be able to go there. Or not. That's a shame. I guess we can move them up here. They could do something useful from there. Just bomb the hell out of the East Coast. I mean, these we should have air superiority still, and I think we do. Okay. Cut that down a little bit. Some troops in Buffalo. I didn't even notice we're in Buffalo. Here, can you, one of you guys just go sit right there? That'll make it a little better. And we can make this better, but just by manually doing some of this stuff. I don't think the Americans have many planes. I haven't seen much in the air. Man, I thought this was going to go down a lot easier. How dare they fight me? How dare they? So we're going to delete this one. We're going to give them a new order, which is basically going to be to meet up, to link up the front and to go into America and beyond. And we lost a couple divisions on the way over. That's problematic. I think the Americans are suffering from some pretty rough supply situations. The Mexicans definitely don't have any supplies left. There's no tanks, there's no guns, there's no uniforms, there's no boots. So we just got an influx of 16 new divisions that are going to help out this front, and I think that's going to definitely put a big dent in things. Here. Why don't we do some more manual combat here? All right, you get in on that. A little bit of manual here, a little bit of manual there. Just try to fix up the fronts a little bit. Oh, good. Look at that. I actually like that. We got around, what is that, Lake Ontario? Erie? I should know. Alright, so these guys haven't made it to the front yet for the most part. What did we lose? We lost a destroyer. I mean, how do the Americans have anything left? Convoy lost, convoy lost, convoy lost, convoy lost. Where are they going, even? No, a lot of our manpower is going into the new ships, too. I didn't even think about that. Here, let's move these guys over here. Are you guys actually pushing forward? Why don't we have the Marines start moving forward a little bit? Yeah, let's have these guys start moving forward too. See if we can't push this down a little bit and get the capital. Ace pilots promoted. These guys are kind of stretched, so I don't want to send them out. Man, this is taking way longer than I expected. I don't know why I'm surprised that the Americans have troops over here. I'll take control of this if you guys can't. I'm fine with that. Look at that. Look at this. There's 2 Mexican divisions here. There's literally no equipment in there. I don't know what strength could possibly be there. Let's take a look. 3%. But anyway, we are again out of time. I can't believe how much longer this is taking, but it's not a bad thing. I mean, extending the fun a little bit here. Pushed into Detroit. And, ooh, nice. Made some nice progress down in towards Massachusetts and New York. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see all of you next time.